Hello and welcome. My name is Lindsay, and today we're going to combine a few of my favorite things, weaving in some Reiki energy to this Yoga Nidra practice, really tuning in and tending to the energetic qualities of the body. If you're unfamiliar with Reiki, it is simply the universal energy that flows through all things. As Einstein once said, everything is energy, and that's all there is to it. So, what is this magical, invisible force called energy that animates us, guides, and moves us? I personally like to think of it as love. So, allowing yourself to be open to this healing energy today, calling in the vibration of love. Reiki and Yoga Nidra are practices that are so near and dear to my heart and have been incredibly helpful tools for me in my own personal healing journey. I have such a deep reverence for them, and I'm just so happy to be able to share them with you. So, allowing this healing energy to flow through us today, helping to balance the chakras, these spiraling centers of energy in the body, where the mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual meet, cultivating a sense of awareness and ease, allowing love to flow. So, as you are ready, taking a few moments to set up your space, maybe dimming the lights, lighting a candle, grabbing any necessary props or blankets, eye masks or fuzzy socks, making your space extra cozy. Maybe setting an alarm if you need to reemerge after this, or grabbing a journal to keep nearby if you'd like to reflect on your practice afterwards. And then making your way to a comfortable position of choice. This practice is traditionally done in the position of Shavasana, with the arms long and legs long, palms facing upward or inward. And this is done to decrease sensory input, making it a bit more likely we'll fully rest and let go. But if this position is not comfortable for you for any reason, making your way to any position in which you feel the most supported. If you're new to this form of meditation, know that there is no way to do this wrong. Just following along with my voice, and know that you may miss some of the instructions or even fall asleep, but the benefits will still seep in even if you drift off. Know that each time you enter this practice, your experience will be different. So, welcoming whatever that experience is today. Letting go of anything that no longer serves us. Creating more space for divine wisdom and grace, for new aligned opportunities to emerge and blossom. You may like to set the light intention to remain awake and aware, but not letting this intention create any tension. Similarly, you may like to set the light intention for stillness, noticing if what may arise is a desire to move or a need to move, giving yourself a chance to notice the difference, to respond instead of react. Once you have settled into your most comfortable position, we'll start to notice the breath, taking 3 long, slow, deep breaths at your own rhythm, your own pace. And just beginning to allow the exhales to become slightly longer than the inhales, stimulating the parasympathetic nervous system, beginning to shift from doing, thinking, to just feeling, being. And then beginning to notice the felt sense of the breath at the tip of the nostrils. Maybe noticing a coolness as you inhale and a warmth as you exhale. Following the sensation of breathing down the back of the throat, into the chest and lungs. Noticing how the chest rises and falls, expands and contracts without effort, with ease. Noticing how the navel rises and falls with each breath. As you draw the breath into the belly and maybe even the bowl of the pelvis. Starting to tune into the sensations of this inner landscape. And then beginning to take a few full body deep breaths. Imagining drawing your inhale up through the soles of the feet, through the legs, pelvis, torso, up through the neck and head and all the way out through the crown of the head. Exhaling from the crown of the head out through the soles of the feet. Taking a few deep breaths this way at your own rhythm, your own pace. Allowing this wave of breath, of energy, of prana to wash over the body. And maybe taking a moment to scan the physical body. Noticing any points of tightness or tension, gripping or holding. And seeing if you can allow this wave of breath to help you invite some softness into these spaces. And maybe turning your awareness inwards to the mental and emotional tides. Noticing if they're rough, choppy, even turbulent. Or are they calm, quiet, peaceful? Noticing the quality of these internal tides and seeing if you can allow this wave of breath to help you find more ease and softness in these spaces. Allowing these waves of thought or emotion to flow and move through us. Noticing them, honoring them, and then letting them go. Taking a few more long, slow, deep breaths. Inhaling from the soles of the feet to the crown of the head. Exhaling from the crown out through the soles of the feet. And then allowing your awareness to drift to the space of the heart in the center of the chest. Resting for a moment in this space. Connecting to a sankalpa, a heartfelt intention, your heart's deepest desire. Asking yourself, what would you like to cultivate most in life right now, in this moment? A few options could include, I feel balanced and at ease. I lovingly embrace all parts of myself. Or I am safe to rest and let go. Finding something that resonates with you and mentally repeating it 3 times with feeling, as if it already is, as if it's already so. Putting this heartfelt intention out there and then letting it go. And allowing your awareness to flow from the heart space down both arms and into the hands. Beginning to experience the palms of your hands as a mass of sensation, energy. Maybe noticing a warmth or a tingling, a vibrance, a pulse, a buzz. Both palms of the hands alive and illuminated. Maybe each palm of the hand holds the entire night sky, lit up with twinkling stars. Or maybe the entire universe, swirling in the palms of the hands. And it's from this place of the hands we'll start to journey around the body. As each body part is named, imagining it as clearly as possible in the mind's eye, strengthening neural pathways and stimulating a state of consciousness that's deeply relaxed, but also very attuned and aware. Beginning at the left hand and feeling into the tips of the left hand fingers. Maybe even feeling into the space around the tips of the fingers. Moving down to the toes of the left foot. The tips of the toes alive with awareness. Feeling into the tips of the toes and the space around them. Moving over to the tips of the toes on the right foot and the space in between. And up to the fingertips of the right hand. All 5 fingers and the space around them alive with awareness. And then up to just above the crown of the head. Feeling into the space above the top of the head. Flowing down to the left wrist, left ankle, right wrist, the space between the eyebrows, the left elbow, left knee, right elbow, the pit of the throat, left shoulder, left hip, right shoulder, the center of the chest, and flowing downwards, feeling into the upper abdomen, the lower abdomen, the base of the pelvis, and continuing our journey up the back of the torso, first becoming aware of the entire spinal column, from sacrum to brainstem. Imagining this energetic highway of the body alive and illuminated with light and energy. Feeling into the lower back, middle back, upper back, back of the neck, back of the head, crown of the head. Flowing down the face, the forehead, left temple, right temple, left eyebrow, right eyebrow, the space between the eyebrows, left eye, right eye, left ear, right ear, left nostril, right nostril, tip of nose, bridge of nose, the whole nose, left cheek, right cheek, upper lip, lower lip, teeth, tongue, gums, the whole mouth, left side of jaw, right side of jaw, chin, throat, left collarbone, right collarbone, left side of chest, right side of chest, the center of the chest, And then imagining the entire body full of awareness. The whole left side, the whole right side, the whole back, the whole front. The entire body resting in awareness and light, letting go. And allowing your attention to drift back to that natural flow of the breath. Just watching, witnessing, observing as it flows in and out. This natural rise and fall, expansion and contraction that happens effortlessly. And we will start to count down this breath from the number 27. Inhaling 27, exhaling 27, inhaling 26, exhaling 26, and so on. If the count is lost at any time, no worries. Just beginning again at 27 and counting down with the natural rhythm of the breath. Letting go of the count and the breath. And from here, we'll begin to feel into opposite sensations in the body, allowing ourselves to experience these opposite energetic or emotional states, knowing that just like hot and cold, light and dark, we can never know one experience without the other. We know that feelings and emotions will come and go, ebb and flow, but they are all part of our wholeness, and all of you is welcome here. First, noticing what it may feel like in the body to be overactive, having too much energy. Maybe this feels like excitement or anxiety, feeling jittery or overstimulated. Noticing what it may feel like for the body to have excess energy. And then letting that go. And imagining what it may feel like to be underactive, not having enough energy. Maybe feeling sluggish or stuck. Imagining what this lack of energy feels like in the body. and then letting that go. And noticing what it feels like to have the perfect amount of energy. Not too much, not too little, but that sweet spot right in the middle, a place of balance, ease, flow. Imagining what this state of balance feels like in the body. And taking this balanced energy with us as we start to journey up the chakras, starting at the base of the spine, the root chakra, imagining a red glowing light here in this space of safety, security, the element of earth, connecting with the legs, the feet, the physical body. Maybe noticing the density of the bones, the muscles, feeling grounded, supported, held, connecting with an affirmation in this space. I am safe and supported. Allowing this red glowing light to flow through the entire body and then letting it go. Flowing upwards to the center of the bowl of the pelvis, the space of the sacral chakra. Imagining an orange glowing light in this space of emotion, creation, creativity, joy, and pleasure. The element of water connecting to the bladder, the kidneys, reproductive organs, housed in the hips, the lower back. The space of fluidity and flow, connecting with the affirmation in this space of I embrace my emotions and creativity. Allowing this vibrant orange light to flow through the entire body and then letting it go. Flowing up to the upper abdomen, the space of the solar plexus. Imagining a bright, warm yellow light in the center of will and power, transformation, our sense of self. The element of fire, the fires of digestion in the stomach, liver, pancreas, but also the space of our inner fire, alchemy, passion, courage. Affirming in this space, I feel calm, confident, and powerful. Allowing the warmth of this bright yellow light to flow through the entire body, and then letting it go. Drifting up to the center of the chest, the heart chakra. Imagining a green or light pink light here in the space of love, connection, intimacy. A space of balance, our middle chakra, connecting the physical to the spiritual. The element of air, the lungs, the heart. Imagining a spaciousness, expansiveness, openness in this space. Connecting with the affirmation, I am loving to myself and others. And allowing this green or light pink light to fill up the entire body, and then letting it go. Moving up to the pit of the throat, the space of the throat chakra. Imagining a bright blue light emanating here. This place of communication, self-expression, the element of sound. Housed in the neck and upper shoulders, the space of the vocal cords and thyroid gland. feeling into these spaces, connecting with an affirmation, I express myself freely and authentically, allowing this bright blue light to flow through the entire body and then letting it go. Drifting up to the center of the forehead, the space between the eyebrows, our third eye. Imagining an indigo light here in this space of intuition, imagination, dreams. The element of light, our ability to see. The place of our pituitary gland, this control center of our hormones. Connecting with an affirmation in this space. I honor and trust my intuition. Allowing this indigo light to flow through the entire body, and then letting it go. Drifting once more to the top of the head, the crown chakra. Imagining a violet or white light here. This gateway to spiritual wisdom, oneness, connectedness, element of thought, consciousness. Our pineal gland, or the space of mystical experiences. Our connection to the divine and our entry point for life force. Affirming in this space, I am connected to everything in the universe. Imagining this white or violet light, or maybe the entire rainbow, coming down through the crown and filling the entire body, and then letting this go. And taking a moment to rest in this space, feeling whole and balanced, filled with love and compassion. And we'll take a moment to reconnect with our Sankalpa, our intention for the practice, our heart's deepest desire in this moment. Mentally repeating your Sankalpa once more, with feeling as if it already is, as if it's already so. Putting this heartfelt intention out there once more, feeling it deeply, and then letting it go. As you are ready, we'll slowly and gently start to reconnect with the world around us, beginning to deepen the breath, starting to make our way back to our waking state through this ever-present connection and exchange with the world around us, letting the breath bridge the gap between our bodies and the outside world. But taking your time, knowing there is no rush, allowing yourself to rest and relish in this liminal space in between. That as you are ready, beginning to come back to the present moment by tapping into the senses, maybe noticing the sound of the breath or any sounds or smells in the space around you. The weight of the blankets or clothes on your skin. And then starting to bring back some gentle movement into the body. Wiggling fingers, toes, circling out wrists and ankles. Maybe turning the head side to side or reaching the arms up overhead for a nice big stretch. Or maybe rolling over and falling asleep. This practice of Yoga Nidra is officially complete. Thank you so much for listening, and take care.